That's better. They want to see more than me. I may listen to lights. We look bright.
I know we do, but here we look dark, but it's okay.
There we go.
Well, hello, and welcome to Date Night with the LUNAS, where we are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and SDC.
Amidst a storm from hell outside.
Yeah, if you hear some thundering, that's how bad, because normally our mics do not pick it up. But I think SDC, you don't have the special fancy mics plug in. No, you just have our regular voice there.
Yeah, just to know, we're talking on two different platforms, so sometimes the texts don't go over. We had some very weird comments about who the hell are they talking to, and like a conversation. Are they talking to themselves? I'm like, no, we're not talking to ourselves. We're on two separate platforms. So we can talk to ourselves. It's just less entertaining.
but we love when you like put comments in, reach out, ask questions, and we're gonna have so much fun. Hey, no, I will put my cold hands on you again. You want?
I'll pull your shirt down.
Hey, Facebook says no.
Facebook says we're fine.
Yeah, right now, yeah, because we're going to test that pasties things. So that's.
I have pasties.
Yes, so we're.
I don't look so good in them. You should wear them.
No, you have nipple rings.
I have nipple. What? Yes, are you talking about? Is our nipple rings instant pasties? No. If that's the case. Don't make me get something to hit you with. I have plenty of implements. What do I need to hit you?
You don't. You have nothing to hit. So
plenty of stuff to hit her with.
That's a tail. How do you hit her with a tail?
Still hits.
You look like something out of a horror movie. Like.
You know where this part's been.
Oh yeah.
So there's something I want to talk about.
Our sponsor first.
A sponsor. Oh shit! I was going to talk about censorship because they were pissing me off.
Yes, but first our sponsor, who's also being censored.
Censorship sucks.
Yes, Fairvilla University is being censored on Eventbrite. With this, Fairvilla University strives to provide a judgment-free learning experience where every student has the opportunity to learn about sexual health and wellness. Oh, hello from Holland. Hi. I am so excited. We're reaching that far in our entertainment and education. Kind of, sort of education, but.
So here's what we discovered this afternoon.
Yes.
We're teaching a class on Thursday for Fairville University called
The Penis
and Owner's Manual.
Owner's Manuals. The Penis Owner's Manual, I think.
The Penis and Owner's Manual.
Yeah. Okay, I've been doing social media all day for it. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Everything you want to know about a penis.
Yes.
However, normally you can go to Eventbrite and you can search. You can go ahead and just tap it and say, search for the class title, or you can search for Fairvilla, or you can search for us, Sex Positive Me, right?
Right, or keywords on the event.
It's gone. We're removed from all the searches. Another bullshit thing that social media and now Eventbrite has done to stifle the sex industry. We're not even showing anything. We're talking about sex. But they're trying to fuck us over yet again.
So that's why we always tell you, sign up for our newsletters, follow our social medias, go to our website, because at least the websites, I always try to keep up to date with the links to the events and social medias. Yes, I know everyone's censoring us, but we're still trying to keep up with you and entertain you and educate you and answer all your loving sexual relationship questions and things. I will sword fight
now you don't like it.
No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I will sword fight you on this one.
One more thing, though.
The giveaway?
We're doing a giveaway.
Yes, we're giving a Kink crate basket.
Which a basket is apparently an upgrade from a Kink crate. Cocoa Beach, hey,
Sun Fun 90. How are
you? On SDC.
SDC.
Okay.
Now we have to disclaim who we're talking to.
You want free shit. I'm going to go right there. You want free shit. We've been advertising it all month. We're giving away a Kink crate basket. We're shipping to the US or Canada. Here's what you need to do. Go to sexpositiveme.com, click on About Us, and put your email in for the newsletter. We announced it this morning. I'm going to grab everyone who signed up for the newsletter for all day up until midnight. Tomorrow, I'll go ahead and pull them all down, throw them in a hat, poke one out, and you get it. The other way to enter is if you don't want to give us your email address, go ahead and follow us on YouTube. Sex Positive Me on YouTube. Become a follower. We're trying to get our numbers up because, again, YouTube's a pain in the ass when we talk about sex. Pick Holland. I want to go to Holland.
We want to go to Holland. So I'm sorry. The contest is only valid for the U.S. over 18 and Canada. That's it. Sorry, Holland.
Sorry, we can't ship that far.
Can't do that. But also, if you already have, subscribe to our newsletter, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We suggest you send us an email to info@sexpositiveme.com.
And the subject line should be, I want free shit.
And then in the text body, enter a giveaway.
That wasn't it. Was
they have, yes, you right.
No,
I said free shit. I want free shit, but you said no, I want free stuff. That's what you want.
Stuff.
That's what you want. You want free stuff. You didn't want to say, I said free shit, but he says free stuff. I'm like, fine. But somewhere you have to say to enter giveaway. Because if you don't, enter giveaway, there you go. That is super awesome. Thank you, Holland. We are totally one day when COVID and restrictions and passport vaccinations are done, we will so be there.
I want to go to Holland.
I do. I want to experience the food, the excitement, the entertainment, the swing life. They better be a good swing.
We were supposed to go last year, but COVID shut us down. We had a round the world trip. Going to, ideally, it was supposed to go to Australia for a week and then go through Europe and then come back. Swing life is nice in Holland. Oh, I would really love that.
How's the
temperature?
No, not so much.
That's very important.
No. What's important is bisexual men. How is the point? How is the view or the reaction? What's the correct word I'm looking for? It's like, how are they responsive?
Are they LGBTQ friendly?
Or no, bisexual men friendly. That's always the thing that always cock blocks us. The minute we say that you're bisexual, then they're like, well,
and it's not a requirement. It's not like it's
just
plenty of couples we play with, and the guy's straight. It's fine.
Yes,
I can control myself. Believe me, women are just as beautiful.
Right.
But we have stuff to talk about because I'm even excited about. You went on an all-day date.
Oh yeah. Open-minded people are the most lovely people. Yes, they are.
Thank you.
They are. So yes. That was okay. Let's go back to a couple of weeks ago, or it's already a month now. I did a solo all by myself. Not that one. That one. No.
Well, tell the story.
No. It's like so.
It's right there, just in case I need it.
Why don't you show the audience members,
No. Continue about the story.
Nipple clamp that you're trying to.
You don't want to see my nipple clamps. We want to talk about her date.
Yes. So, great. Now you made me lose track. So I did solo episode Date Night with the LUNAS, which of course is not really Date Night with the LUNAS found by myself. And I started talking more about me and then how I prefer to date sugar daddies. John's more of a whore. I have a little bit higher expectations and
different expectations.
Okay, different expectations. We'll go with that. And I like to prefer to date someone who could afford me and who's at the same level as John or higher. So that's why I prefer to go on the website of sugar daddies, because I've been on a sugar babe for 25 plus years and I understand the psychology. Basically it's more of an ego boost, people looking for to pet their ego. Young ladies, sophisticated, could talk about anything, intellectual, emotional connection, physical connection. So oftentimes the sex is not really on the table. They just want to feel attractive, wanted, desire, and they just want to wine and dine young women and be feeling young. And sometimes there's I like to call the lonely the lonely soul, or that are just hey, I'm not getting the same attention, do you want to get together, that they're kind of misery, and I just they're just looking, and I'm I could probably get any guy on double list, but if their stink app's poor and they only just want to get together so they could feel the passion and desire they're not getting at home, I prefer to get, something in exchange. A nice, 5-star dinner, some shopping, an allowance. I've had a few of those, and that's what I enjoy. So my standards are pretty high up there. It's like in exchange for, my companionship. And I think I'm very attentive. What do you think, babe?
I think you're great being around, but I married you. I didn't pay.
I was asking if I'm very attentive.
I think you are.
I really I put a lot of effort in, making someone feel desired and passionate and,
You enjoy the sugar baby experience
mm-hmm.
because for you, it's a rush. It's getting the
rush.
attention. It's being able to do this for someone else. And sex is usually on the table for you.
Right.
But you enjoy it. You enjoy making someone feel good.
Right.
It's a thrill.
Yes. It's like so lusting and desiring. So I met this gentleman on Seeking, and he's from Boston. And so originally he used to work in the Disney area. I'm sorry, not Boston, Connecticut. I get all those upper New England states confused. They're so confusing there. And what do you call it? So we had a lot of old connections about the 90s and what do you call it? What we did and the antics, and especially Vista Way, one of the top 10 places to get laid back in the 90s in Playboy magazine. And apparently I found that was also in Penthouse. I was like, yeah. So I love that place. So many great memories. I just made sure the photographic evidence or video was destroyed.
That's the thing. In this generation, everything's on camera.
Yeah.
You, for us, no evidence.
No evidence.
Or little.
So little to none. I loved it. I was just like, yeah, that's why John's upset. He's like, there's nothing. And so we were like, okay, well, let's go to Epcot for the day. And we did. And it was just, oh my God, it was such an adrenaline rush. I mean, I think in the 11 years that John has known me, that was like the first time I seriously had some massive NRE. And NRE is new relationship energy, that you're just like thinking about him all the time, butterflies in your stomach and just like feeling goosey and loosey. And
you were taken.
I was.
You were very taken by this guy.
It was just like, I mean, we've only chatted via text, via like voice message on WhatsApp, but that's pretty much it. We never have done any physical, video chat, naughty stuff. Sometimes what we do our sexting and, send ditty pictures to each other.
I got many.
Yeah, yeah, I know you got many. I got many of you too. It's just and some compromising positions. I love that. Sorry. Anyways, back to my date. So he was a super gentleman, really super nice, super safe. And the reason I say that, because one of my rules with anybody, even with you, our first year of dating, is I don't let anyone touch my face. It's you got to build that trust to touch my face.
But a little into why you won't let anyone touch your face.
I have survived several abusive relationships. I was a punching bag for my first marriage. So
it's a trauma thing for you.
It is a massive trauma thing. This is a massive no. And even after my neck surgery, that's it's even bigger. But I have, no touchy the face. I felt so comfortable that I didn't even have to tell him anything. He touched my face. I didn't flinch. I didn't move. It was just my face just melted in his hand like butter. I was like, oh my God, it was so.
He must have said the right words because
I know it's just the way he kissed me. The way it was just very sensual and tender and passionate. And this is
she found Don Juan.
Yeah, I did find Don Juan. It was just oh my God, he got me a super hot and bothered and things like that. But it's I mean, at the beginning of the date, when we first met, what do you call it? The first 2 hours, super not touchy, not anything. And I was just okay, I know we didn't talk about PDA, which is public display of affection, but do you want me to hold hands with you? Do you want me? It's so he was very timid, I guess would be the correct word? Because I know for a fact, for me, I'm a lot to handle. As we sometimes say to people, I'm an experience. And for
like a new ride at Disney that you've never ridden before.
I'm a Universal Velociraptor roller coaster. Really fast, really like high energy. Like that's why a lot of people are surprised that John's still with me after 11 years. That's the best part.
Like there were bets going on of how long we would last together, and they weren't measured in years; they were measured in months.
It was measured in months. Even while we were dating, it was measured in months.
Yeah, but some of our friends were assholes.
No, they knew me very well. It's not that they're assholes. They knew me. That's why. That's who I am. I mean, seriously. And I even asked them. I just asked them. It's like, hey, are you sure you're gonna handle me? Because hearing how you like work through Disney, it's like, okay, so he worked at Epcot, and Epcot's known for all these different countries. So it's like World Showcase. And when I was at Vista Way, it was one of those things you had to work your way around the world. So
and you're not talking
drinking.
Work. No, well, drinking's one of them. Drinking around the world, anyone can do. If you live in the Central Florida area, drinking around the world
is at Epcot. It is like a tradition to do that.
Keep going. I'm just blocking someone.
Okay, so what do you call it? No, you just hit kick out.
I gotta keep talking.
Okay. It's just like so. What do you call it? So when I asked him, because when he worked there, he worked at Epcot, and he said, no, I was so like a straight lace, focus on my studies, focus on work, and I'm just like, okay. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to handle me. It's like, no, I can handle you now. It's like
we talked about the drinking around the world. I thought you were talking about the fucking around the world.
Oh, that too. Oh, yeah.
Because that's another thing. If you work at Disney, while the tourists drink around the world, the employees fuck around the world.
Both.
Because
we do both.
Yes, I know both. But it's because there's obviously people from all over the world. There's a Japanese pavilion, and they are from Japan. And there's what is it? There's
so if you enter the park going left to right, it's Mexico, Norway, China, Germany, Italy, United States, Morocco. Oh no, Japan, then Morocco, then France, then the UK, and then Canada. Those are the countries.
Watch me make my wife blush. And how many countries did you visit in the biblical sense? How many? All of them. No?
China, Japan, and Morocco.
You missed China, Japan, and Morocco. Man, I would have been right into Japan. I would have been right into
Asians,
that little.
But the UK and that accent, that's
UK.
Yeah, that's just that just got me.
I'm all about traveling around the world.
Yes, traveling. It's just like, yeah.
Asia is nice. Yes.
I will eventually get there. It's like we're working our way through it. So just COVID has to. Anyways, back to my date. So prior to even meeting, so let me like give, we were chatting, we were talking, reminiscing about Disney. So we were having good, consistent conversations. And so I thought it was really sweet. It's really kind. So I was like, okay, cool. And so we go on this date, and we did food and wine. So we we're trying to, drink, but a lot of food and wine wasn't open. So all my favorite places and the places he wanted to eat were not open, such as Brazil, Spain, Latin America.
Italy has great food.
Yeah, Italy has great food there. And, it's just like we were having a delightful time. We actually went on Spaceship Earth, which, FYI, the first 5 to 7 minutes of Spaceship Earth is pitch dark, so they don't see anything.
There's no cameras, too.
Well, I don't know if there's no cameras.
Well, they didn't come get you, so continue.
Well, you just gave it away. Yes, I'm a very, very naughty girl, so for a very good price. So, because we were both Disney fans, I Disney up. So I was wearing my Hunchback of Notre Dame dress, which is pretty good. And it was I was able to wear it without a bra. So it's like kind of easy access, kind of slip in, kind of slip. So again, I had to grab his hand to make the moves because such a perfect gentleman. I was just like, you got this hot ass girl who's hot and horny for you, and you're just there, kind of not taking advantage of the situation, because I know us. I mean, with other dates I have, but like I said, very timid, very sweet.
I think he just needed. It was first date. First date you're on. You're not sure exactly how far this is going to go. It really helps when the woman says, "Hey, play with me. This is what I'm here for."
So go for it.
No, we're taught to be such gentlemen, and sometimes it affects me because I've been to swing clubs where people are hitting on me, and I don't realize it. And then she smacks me across the head going, dude, she wanted to fuck you. And I'm like, no, she didn't. I think that's what happened.
So during Spaceship Earth, I had to have grab his hand, slide it up my skirt, up into my pussy, and have his fingers go in there. And it was very, very wet. It's kind of hard to miss that. And then at the same time, once he was done playing there, kind of go up, when it's kind of light, and then just kind of slide into the dress there. So, kind of navigating, then just going up to his ear and talking very, very dirty. And mind you, I was being the dirty girl and talking, and he blushed a few times, and it's just like he didn't talk back like that to me. I was just like, okay. Because usually by that point, if are we gonna get censored if I say the things on YouTube? And
I say go for it.
Okay, so it's like, don't you want to fuck me? Don't you want me to be your fuck toy? Doing like this, and he says yes, but doesn't say the word. So I'm just like, it's like, what is it that you're desiring then? It's like, because usually that's what's included with it. I mean, because
So you wanted to hear I want to get you back on that ride. I want to smack your ass.
Right.
When the lights go out, I want you to sit on my cock, and I want you to fuck me till the lights come back on.
Right.
See, little instruction, it helps.
Little instructions there, but it's just like, I was like, it's like, but I mean, he is a silver fox, so he is much older, and oh my god, oh my god,
much older.
Okay, so fine, not that much older, just like 4 years, something like that. But he was so fucking fine. It was just like, especially when he was wearing his suit. Oh, because he sent me a picture and it was just like, oh my god. Sorry, yes. It was just like, and then once we were done, he took me back to my car, and I took him back to my back seat, and I had to take the lead of him.
Okay. I want to ask, because you have had a display of NRE like I've never seen before. Normally, she comes home and says, we had sex. It was, drop your clothes. Let's go, because I need more. Literally, she'll come back from a date and do that. So this time she comes home from the date and she's smiling. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, what's going on? And I'm completely in support of all this. I'm very glad she found someone who stimulates her mind as well as her body. I'm hoping it goes on because, well, continue where you are.
Okay, so I mean,
you molested him in the backseat.
No, I have not yet seen his cock or touched his cock. He would not let me, and I so wanted to go down on him, and he's like, no, and I'm like, cock block. But he went down on me, and he had his hands all over me. I was just like, oh my god, it was. Oh.
So you haven't even seen his cock?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen it.
I really hope that's not the disappointing part.
I know. I will tell you the disappointing part because my NRE is sliding down rapidly as the days go by. So yeah, it was just fucking hot. I mean, he put me over his knees and spanked me because, again, I dictated, I directed, and it's like sometimes I don't like to direct. I like to be, a sexual submissive. I like to be like,
she likes to be a rag doll.
Yes, and just
she doesn't like to be asked, what do you want to do tonight? Sometimes when she gives you the okay, to let's play. It's hold her down, rip her panties off, jam it in, and get rough.
Yeah, you know that lust look that I have, that lustful desire look, like
you want to be my fuck toy.
Yes.
That's a beautiful look. I love seeing that when I come home.
Yes, that desire. And I gave him that look. And it's just like, it's just, I think he's still trying to figure out if he's a dominant or a submissive, because he gave me like this like long candy list of things that he wants to do. And again, I'm like one of those, like, can you really handle me? You say, I am the, what do you call it? The biblical thing of, what do you call it? Of lady in the street, freak in the bed.
Yes, you are very much that.
I am. So if that's what you're looking for, 100% you're going to get it with me, because I could go to a gala and an event and be classy and sophisticated, and afterwards I could be a dirty little whore.
Yes, but you like it verbally.
Yes.
There has to be talk. You definitely like that. Talk is good, and dirty fucking talk. And someone said consensual non-consent. That for me can get a little more extreme.
Yeah, no.
She's just talking the rough sex.
Just the rough. I mean,
if she says no, it's definitely a no. Well, CNC is also negotiated,
but
we're told it's a safe word. And this, when I do it, it's usually the girl wants to scream, no, please don't, and all the other crap, and play out the role, which is hot as hell.
Yeah. You have one of your playmates that likes to do that, and you have a consensual safe word. So that's why I'm like, that's what for me. I don't play that at all. If it's like, it's rough, it's good. I lost my train of thought in the hot passionate.
Okay,
like,
so
he had me all over. I mean, he just, oh my god, it was just, and he was also sensual. It was just very like, kind of like a really, cheesy what's his name? John Hughes movie. Like you see the romantic, very like, very caressing, very slow, very passionate. I mean, it was just so good. It was just.
See, I'm surprised, like I said, because usually I don't get this response from her dates. She usually goes on a date, and the texts are usually the normal, okay, I'm going to see what it's like. She's like, yeah, she was excited. She's like, I'm going to Epcot. It's a date. I'm going to have some fun. And
Right. And I always wait with all my sugar daddy dates. Yeah. All my sugar daddy dates, I wait to the very last minute before I tell John, because they
usually cancel.
Exactly. They always bail on me. And I'm just like, fuck. I was looking forward to a nice evening out. I mean, if we didn't get sex, okay, but at least, have me all dolled up and go out. But if you're not like,
and that's just it though. I will say, when you go out on a date, it is, you wait to the last moment, but in a half hour, you go from like t-shirt and yoga shorts to fuck me 3-inch heels, makeup on, whatever you're wearing. You don't like wearing a bra, which is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
And you're ready to go.
Yeah. So it's like I have like a sexy black cocktail dress, or like leggings, or dress. It's just like whatever, we're doing. And also I want to make it easy accessible, just in case, for my dates. I mean, Drew appreciates it very much.
Well, Drew's your other playmate.
Yeah, Drew's my other playmate, but it's like he's theoretically a sugar daddy to his soon-to-be ex-wife, because she takes advantage of him, and it's just like, Drew's a whole different story. He's my special project friend.
He's your ongoing playmate now for a while. What, over a year?
Yeah, I've known him. No, I've known Drew as long as I've known you. Yeah, except that before it was a once a year kind of date. That's when I got
you had an annual booty call.
Yeah, an annual booty. No, and even that, the annual booty call was not even a booty call. It was just going out and hanging out, because he gets to experience new things that he would never do. Like, he's a hermit, and I pull him out, and they're like, we're going to do this. And it's like, I introduced him to a couple of things that it's like, I didn't know about this. I'm like, you gotta go. So like events that are like $200 a ticket, he could pay for. So.
Here's the thing though.
Yeah.
one time I know Drew took you out.
Uh-huh.
And you ran into a whole bunch of his like conservative lawyer buddy friends.
Oh yeah.
And you had and they knew he was married, so what'd you play?
No, we straight up said, we're friends going out. Yeah, we said we were fucking, basically, because what ended up turning into was, I'm intrigued. How does your open relationship work? How does that function? That's how that conversation went with his friends.
That was funny.
So it wasn't so much of I'm kind of embarrassed and shy. No, it's like, tell us more. How does this work? How does swinging work? It's just like, and
I'll draw you a diagram.
Exactly. And Drew just kind of went along with it because I was open and talking about it because I talked about the podcast. So that's why, because, what they always say, they always ask is, hey, what do you do? I'm a podcaster and a sex and relationship coach. That's what I tell people. Then they're like, oh, tell us more. Then I tell them. It's like, so yeah. So they knew I was like open relationship. So your husband's okay with this? I'm like, yeah, it's like no big deal. It's just going out, just having fun. It's just like going to the movies with friends and having sex. So afterwards, anywho.
We want to talk, and I definitely want to get more into where we are in your situation. There's two things I want to cover while we're here.
Okay.
First, the name of the podcast and radio show is called Sex Positive Me. Best place to find us is sexpositiveme.com or go to YouTube. Search for Sex Positive Me. They're all up there. We spent the last 2 months doing more radio than we have done the podcasting, but we're going to be doing both. And I also want to switch over to our other sponsor, the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness. It's put both our sex drives into overdrive. We've both lost weight. You've lost like 35 pounds.
Yeah.
Her biggest complaint to me lately is I need new clothes. Why? They don't fit. Oh, what do you mean they don't fit? She puts a dress on that was strapless and lets it go and it just hit the floor. It was beautiful.
It's like, well, I can't wear that dress anymore. So I have to find a smaller size.
But
and
anyway,
my corsets. I get super excited.
You got new corsets too.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
thank you.
People have just subscribed. That going back to the other one. If you go to sexpositiveme.com, probably click on About Us and go to the sign up for the newsletter and give us your email. We're getting all the emails together all day that subscribe, and we're giving away a Kink Crate basket.
Yes.
If you don't know Kink Crate, they basically do monthly kink and sex related boxes shipped to your home. They put a whole basket of stuff together for us, and at the end of every month we're giving away a basket. Well, this month we're giving away a basket. We don't know about next month, but we'll work on that. But I want to go back to content because this is really going good. So you wanted to fuck him.
I did.
But you haven't.
I haven't. And it was just like, it's like,
Okay.
Daddy was so disappointed.
I know. I want to make one more thing for those of you on SDC. Because we're simulcasting to 3 different stations, we can't show nipple.
We can't show nudity at all.
We can't. That's one of our things. That's why if one day we might do this just SDC. For right now, you have to go ahead and just I can try to.
That's it. That's it can't go any lower on this shirt.
Like
yes, I know, but this shirt can't go any lower. Okay, it's like
I'm always trying.
I know, but yes, unfortunately, so everyone on SDC. Anytime you watch Date Night with the LUNAS, it's going to be clothed. It's educational, entertaining. So
dirty.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking dirty. You know that.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you want to see people fucking and the nudity, there's like 1,000 other people on SDC that do that. Now,
and I got to hang out with a shitload of Chatterbait models last week.
Yes. Exotica. Yes, you did there.
That was fun.
Yeah. But on SDC, there's a lot of members that do live stream nudity and sex and jerking off.
But let's talk about where we are.
And
what's his name?
As you notice, I haven't mentioned his name because that's where he is at this moment, because he has pissed me off now.
This afternoon, you were a little disappointed.
Yes.
Because the flirting has stopped. And the flirting has kept you right up here the whole time. Mm-hmm. So now that the flirting has stopped, now you're starting to come down. And you're angry because you miss it. My God, he's a drug.
Mm-hmm. He was a drug.
God, I'm going to have to fuck you well tonight.
He is or was. It's up to him right now because he has not given me feedback. He has not said anything to boost my ego. Meaning, talking about my body, talking about what we did, talk about the kissing. None of it. None.
Yeah.
He has you hooked. Yes, he does. But as much as I like to pet a sugar daddy's ego, I like my ego to be pet too. And my ego is to be petted that on my looks, on my talents, on what we do. Yeah. I give you a positive vibe. Thank you. It is one of those like, wow, you're not even telling me that you're thinking about us. You're not even telling me on the joy that you had with me.
And I also know you want to go ahead and see him again and fuck him.
I do want to get that opportunity to at least fuck him, and then I could say yay or nay. Do I keep him or not? It's like, I mean, he already told me he's uncut, so that would be an adventure.
It's been a while since you've had an uncut.
It's been, yeah. I think
most of the PIs we've played with have been.
I think like when we first dated, we had a few uncuts, but that's it. But yeah, no. He has treated me to keep her keen. Oh no. He doesn't.
Okay.
I mean, we were like flirting and chatting. I mean, it wasn't like 24/7, but just like every day was something, some kind of conversation, some kind of reminiscing, not radio silence.
Now, the thing is, we do it. Me and you flirt like that. We flirt. I mean, 11 years together, we're still doing flirting like that. As usual, it's not sustainable every day. It comes and goes.
Right. But still, we have like a little bit of a conversation. Hey, how's your day? What's going on?
No. I mean, sweetie, has a day ever gone by I haven't slapped you in the ass? That I haven't groped you?
Well, when you're away on vacation where we're separate.
Yes, I have to be in another state not to grab her ass.
Exactly.
But when I'm with you, we're always touching. We're always romantic. We're always doing it. The truth, just saying, from my point, I'm happy for her. And the reason is I've had playmates come and go. I have 2 playmates right now that I see regularly, being monthly or so. But you really haven't found someone who's excited you. And I was so excited that you found someone.
I know, because it was like all of the above, like all the check boxes: have intellectual conversations, debates, not argue, emotional connection, physical connection, mental connection,
job connection,
past
connection,
connections. Like it was, it was so good. It was so flipping good. And it's fucking it up right now.
Right now, you are in this limbo state because you want to hear back from him. Even if you can't meet, you still want to hear from him.
Yes, I just even want just feedback. It's like, I don't want to treat him like I treat my daughter. It's like, how was your day? What was the best part of your day? Again, I don't want to do that, especially to a 50-year-old guy.
Hey, I'm not far off.
Yeah, but I don't have to say, tell me what was the best part of us fucking. Do I tell you that? No.
Honestly, it brings us back to like our daughter, when you're like, when she finally comes and visits, did you enjoy the day? What'd you enjoy most?
I'm reading the comments here.
I know.
Isn't that is hot that you guys need a geographic border not to be touching? Love how he wants her fulfilled properly. Bravo.
I want her satisfied.
Yes. It's like, I'm very, very picky. I'm extremely picky. So I was calling this guy my diamond in the rough because, oh my God, oh my fucking God.
He hit
he hit all the fucking buttons on hard, full speed, like, ah. Now, mind you, I will never leave my husband because I love my arrangement. The guy lives up in Connecticut.
You love me too, right?
I
She loves her arrangement.
I love you unconditionally.
You do. I have no doubt in my mind that you love me, and I have absolutely no fear of ever losing you or you losing me. I mean, I will date. I will go out on dates with other women. I will fuck other women. We go out. We're going out to New Orleans. Okay, we're being safe. We will be wearing masks. We're vaccinated. I just want to put it out there before anyone starts doing the COVID thing. And we're waiting to hear what happens. But we are going to New Orleans next week for a week for Naughty in New Orleans, and we're really hoping this is going to be a fuck fest because it's been a rough 2 years.
Yes, it has been. No, we do not. We do not do porn. Not after the show.
No,
yeah,
PM.
No.
Private message.
Private message?
Sure.
Private message? I thought it was porn. Sorry,
No.
my eyesight's like that. It's SDC. They always ask.
I also have the better eyesight of the two of us. Yes, feel free to go ahead and message us afterwards or message us on Instagram. We're cool with talking to our fans.
I mean, he got me giggling. Like, really, I was like, I came home like giggling. And that has not happened in the 11 years of any date whatsoever. Half the time I'm pissed off or I'm just like, nah. Yeah,
and here's the reason is
it's just like
she doesn't need. By the way, she doesn't. You don't have to be rich to date her. And I've learned this about you. You need to be somewhat classy yet dirty. You have to have that combination. Because if you're classy but you're stuck up and you don't ever compliment her, you don't do it, you lose interest.
Yeah.
If they're like, "Hi, let's fuck," yeah, you're like, "No, you need that."
Need some time of ego petting.
Yes.
That's the best way of saying it. And it's not the wooing or the romancing. I need the ego petting. You know, you're beautiful, you're hot, you're sexy, that sort of thing. Not the, your eyes look like chocolate caramel, something bullshit like that. It's just like, that doesn't work. It's
compliments, but not, goddamn, you got a great set of tits. Yeah, that don't work. That's not exactly a compliment.
No,
well, it is.
It is.
If you were on a stage dancing, maybe.
That's the white trailer trash kind of compliments that I'm just like, no. I'm looking for the person who has the 6-figure salary or above. Yeah.
Sweetie, as much as you say that, it's no. You're just looking for someone who can carry themselves well. And the truth is, you go for older. You want, and more importantly, you say money, but I know it's not there. What she wants is someone who's emotionally stable and knows themselves. Mm-hmm. She hates drama. And that whole bullshit. Let's see here. That's a really good comment there. Someone says your visuals personification of absolute perfection. That's a compliment for you, and I'm feeling great too.
It is.
I married her.
But also low self-esteem.
Oh God. No, you need to.
He almost ruined it. He was this close that I was like, iceberg.
Oscar Wilde.
Like total iceberg because, I told him he was hot, he was sexy. I mean, because, you're just right in that scene. I'm like, all over. And it's like, I tell him, and then he's like, do you really think so? I'm like, oh, time out. That's my red flag. Don't say that shit with me. If I say that you're hot and sexy, you fucking better believe that. Accept it. Don't you dare say that because I had one date who said that 5 minutes before we were supposed to meet. And I was like,
that's the idiot who high-fived you after sex. That was the worst thing.
That was the worst day ever. Okay. So he said that and I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go pity. I'm just going to still meet him. It's not like things. And then the entire session, I was freaking pilling therapist about his like wife and their sexless marriage. This guy, oh my God, Connecticut guy. No. Oh,
okay. Well, I did learn about you.
Yeah. But
okay. So you just keep going for technical guys who are Italian, specifically Sicilian, because I'm Sicilian.
No, he's not. He's from a different region. I had to ask.
No. You said he's from.
No, he's a different region. I messed up when I told you Sicilian,
okay.
That kind of deal. But anyway, no. Let me go back to High Five Guy. Okay, so High Five Guy was like playing therapist. So then afterwards, I gave him pity sex. Pity sex. That's all it was because. He was even so horrible with that. It was just bad. He thought it was awesome. He gave me a high five afterwards. I'm like, oh, you just did not. And almost everybody I tell that story, they're like, that was really bad. I'm like, I had to have the
Well, I'm debating if he's one of those really out there, like sports guys who's never played sports but always wanted to. At the end of sex is like, awesome, high five.
That's why Connecticut boy right now was close to that shit. Close. And I cut it because I was just...
We're hoping this part works out.
We're hoping
because again,
because I'm sending him this video.
Because I honestly have been feeling bad. A couple years ago when you had surgery, I grew this beard.
Yes, your
not out
powers.
of thought. I didn't mean to. Well, I just didn't shave because I was taking care of her. She had neck surgery. She was in a neck brace for
2 discs replaced, the C5, C6.
So literally, it took her a year to heal.
So that's why when I tell you, don't pull the hair, don't go above the neck. No, it's because of that.
But since I've had this beard,
daddy
I have
powers.
these magic daddy powers because I'm getting girls 15, 20, 25 years younger than me wanting to go out and play and do yeah. So my ability to get dates, again, it's there is good. I have 2 playmates right now, D and H, that I play with, and it's
I thought it was Anne. Yeah, Anne. Yeah.
Is that going by?
Yeah, Anne.
Anne.
Yeah.
Anne and D.
Yeah, Anne and D.
And again, we do things. We definitely do things that you don't like because I have extreme fetishes.
Yeah, he has extreme fetishes.
But
outsource.
But the other one, but we also do daddy little play.
Right.
Which is a whole great little thing. Yes, daddy issues are powerful. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. It's like, I don't know if I technically have daddy issues then.
No, you don't. I don't think you do that.
But another thing about Connecticut guy, because he's not getting a name right now until he cleans up his act. He speaks Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and English. And so when we were having the back car, he just started talking to me in Spanish. And I normally don't date Latin guys. I don't fuck Latin guys, really, because it's not my thing. Or, African American black guys. Sorry, just not my thing. Just a preference choice. So
I have in group play,
in group play,
couples,
definitely, yeah.
But
it's just not my.
It's not your normal
personal preference. But I tell you, when he was going off in Spanish, it just took me to another level.
It's all about the setting.
It's all about the setting.
All about
just excuse myself.
What's this? You may need a hip cast. He greenlights you.
Look, I work out and stretch so I could flex and be in the backseat of a car and fuck really good.
Yes.
That is why I stretch.
No. We were at the gym this morning. She says, we're there because I have to, because she signed up for a marathon.
Half marathon.
And I looked at her and said, bullshit. You're going to the gym so you can fuck more. And she never said no. You never said.
We tell people in our classes you need to exercise and be healthy because what is it? CJ, my 25-year boy toy from Disney, it's like he's 52, I think. He's in his 50s. I don't know his birthday. And that's pretty bad since we've been friends together for 25 years. Anywho, every time we're done, we only have 1 hour sessions. Okay. So in 1 hour, we're fucking and talking about family and fucking, and then he goes. That's it. So we always play 1 hour, which is like really not enough time for me to dress up and do anything. It's because it's going to go straight to fucking. But after he orgasms, he's huffing and puffing and breathing. Like, I'm constantly telling him, I am panicking here because I think you're going to have a heart attack and pass out after we fuck. It's just like, I can't do that. You got to be healthier. You got to run. You got to stop smoking.
Okay.
So every time you hyperventilate and you're coughing, like, I think you're having a heart attack. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, really? Really?
But there's something about you. I want to explain this. Because when I'm fucking my other playmates and I'm done, we're usually both exhausted. We'll usually take some time and lay down and breathe heavy and Yes, I'm going to tell this one. The more sex she gets, the more energy she gets. It's like Hulk. The more angry he gets, the bigger and stronger he gets. So when we're actually done at any point in time, and I have fucked you like a rag doll, and I turn on my back and I'm like, I look over, what's she looking at me like, how long you need? Yeah, some of us, when we're having orgasm, it is body, mind shattering. I found out if I get you to that point where the orgasm is toe curling, then yes, you will actually fall, but you will actually conk out because we did that last week.
It's a rare few times. You have.
Oh no, it's a twice a year thing.
Twice a year I conk out after sex.
Because Jesus Christ, I have to go do CrossFit and get in training to reach that point. You got high standards there.
I've always have high standards. That's why, I have high standards. It's like, who is going to be in my life to do that? It's like, hey, I want to make sure they could afford me. Number one, you have to afford me. And number two, you have to really know how to handle me, because
Just be classy.
I am not the faint of heart,
Oh no, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, you're like what was that? The Jurassic World where one velociraptor was injured and the other one's like pounced on it and ate it. Yeah, she's the leader of the pouncing pack. It's true.
Blue. If someone sends me a stuffy of blue, I'm going to hate you for life. I'm just letting you know. Because of that damn analogy of that. No, that's Deadpool. No, Deadpool's fine. But if you're getting me a raptor from Universal's a friggin' Jurassic World, I will no, because now that John has used that analogy, that's what's going to happen.
Well, it's true. You require a strong, classy.
Classy.
Yeah, okay, there's a difference between strong and abusive. Okay, there's a very different thing.
Confident is more
confidence.
Like it.
Confidence is a good thing.
Confident. And I should have known that there could have been some red flags because of his candy list. That's why that
you have a candy list.
What his candy list. His candy list, not mine.
Explain a candy list, because if I don't know, they don't know.
Well, I did. I explained it earlier. Okay, I want to experiment if I want to be a dominant. I want to experiment if I'm submissive.
Okay. He's not sure what direction he's going in.
Right, what sexual direction he's going. I mean, the only thing I know for sure, he is in a touchless, non-attentive marriage. So there's no sex, there's no kissing, there's no touching. So
affectionless.
It's affectionless marriage. That's all I know for sure, because that's one thing I appreciate from the date. I didn't hear the whining, oh, is me, my life, my wife's not paying attention to me kind of sob. So that's why he was bonus points. He was up there. I was just ooh.
When I'm on a date, I do, and I'm out with my girls, I do talk about you, but it's always in a positive light.
Right.
It is never a bitch session about being, it's always raising you up.
But with most sugar daddies, that's what I hear about their wives.
Yes, that's true.
Sugar daddies are completely different, because they're saying what they're missing, what they're lacking, what they're needing from me or the date or sugar baby. What is it that they're desiring? So that
someone said that you need to turn the tables. This is in a chat room over here. No touching until he slides it into you.
Look, right now, the only other communication he's going to get from me this week is until this video, and that's it. I am not talking back to him. I'm not texting him until he sees this video, knows my concerns, okay? Because I have, expressed them verbally here. And,
See, normally that's called airing bad laundry, but since we have sponsors, it's called entertainment.
Look,
you know what? We have been talking about this for nearly 55 minutes.
We forgot about the witch show.
We had this split up where, okay, she tells half a date, I'll tell about my thing or our thing, and I could feel the emotions coming off of you from this, and it's bitter and it's sweet. You want to slap him and you want to fuck him hard.
I do. Remember when we first dated and I had those come home from work really angry and I just didn't say anything and I just took advantage of you? Angry sex.
I said rape and you said what? I said don't stop and you're like, okay. It was very angry sex. She mounted me. She jumped me. Yeah, that's nice, good, hard fucking.
Yes, it was, because it was just when I get to that point, and I think tonight's going to be one of those, babe, because talking about this and process it. The thing is, I processed it, and now I'm angry. So it's that anger process. So you're just.
So you know what I'm going to be doing after this broadcast? I have to relieve her anger.
Don't send any help for him. He'll be fine. We'll use lots of lube. I'll be kind.
So my week wasn't that exciting as her. I have. So in addition to basically doing the podcast, doing the coaching, I also have a full-time job, which means I really don't get to see my playmates that much. And of course, I have a wife I need to definitely show attention to. But you can kind of move this flexible schedule. You're like, oh shit, I'm going to university. I'm going to Disney World.
I have asked them nicely. I have asked them as nicely as possible. Okay. Oh, let me just remind our audience and our friends. He made me wait 3 weeks in the swing world. That's 6 months. He made me wait. John C. Luna right here made me wait 3 weeks before fucking me.
Yes, the husband. However, the guy she's taken with now also made her wait. I'm seeing these commonalities.
It's not. No, he went down on me. You never even went down on me. You didn't even touch my pussy for 3 weeks. He did not sexually touch me for 3 weeks.
Because all our dates were in public.
Doesn't matter.
I got busted because of my boss found us because you convinced me to skip out at lunch and spend the afternoon. And yeah, you were a bad influence, but it was what I needed. Yes, my old job actually caught us playing hooky. But they knew about my previous divorce, so they were okay with it.
Your previous divorce was celibacy for the last 3 years. So
yeah, this is what happens when you become celibate for a year. Well, listen.
Good night, Howland. Thanks. Good night. It was really fun. Thanks.
Lean back so the mic gets you.
Well, I was talking to Howland. That's why it's like my eyesight wasn't that good. So.
Listen, thank you very much. It's been a really fun night. We do this every Monday night at 7:00. You can even tune in on YouTube or Facebook. There's a private group. Friends Sex Positive Me, or like us on Sex Positive Me, and there's a private Facebook group you can join, because obviously we can't do this openly on Facebook because of the children.
Yes, I love it. Someone supporting. I'm with her on this. See, they support me on this.
Well, definitely tune in next time. Oh, we still last thing. I got like 3 minutes left. We are doing a big giveaway, a Kink Crate basket. Again, go to sexpositiveme.com, click on About Us, sign up for our newsletter, or
YouTube,
or go to YouTube and subscribe. And we are going to do a raffle tomorrow. We're going to all the way up till midnight tonight, midnight right. Eastern time. Yeah. And we give away shit. Now, please eat her pussy. I will be doing that.
He will, because right now I'm in angry mode, and angry mode leads to sex anger. So
I actually just had the pussy pump handy, because we did that on another show earlier. Yeah, it makes her pussy super sensitive.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Fairville University. We are doing a class this Thursday. Mm-hmm. The Penis and Owner's Manual. So if you want to learn about penises, tune in. You can go on what is it? They could probably go to our website to find it, right?
Go to our website. Their link is on our event page there. So go into Sex Positive Me under events. It's the first class right up there, the Penis Owners class. I'm right now in the process trying to upload Hunker Down. That is our class, our personal class for August. And yeah, we have 114 episodes. I know we're kind of behind. And then what do you call it? For SDC members, Hunker Down class is free. You do need to register with the Eventbrite link or go to our website. Because if you don't register on the event link, we don't broadcast it through SDC. If you have any questions on how to register, once I put the event up, it's still work in progress. I'm having issues. DM us, PM me. I will be happy to help you out and get you in the right directions. I have discovered SDC does not allow external links in their chats or private messages. So it would have to go on, you could always reach us on social media or our website there.
And besides, I know someone's looking at the podcast episodes. If you go to YouTube, it actually has, since March, we've been doing the radio show. And that's something different. So we have a crap load of content out there. Last minute, what do we want to say to them? Oh, yeah. We went to the Woodshed, a dungeon, on Friday night. Yeah, that's the whole end of my story after your date.
You flogged me and you tied me. Yay, we did that. That was our date night there.
We did a suspension. Yes, short suspension. But we did do a suspension scene.
Okay, there's our...
we're out of here.
We're out of here. We will talk to you in 2 weeks. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Are we able to see the comments? I missed a lot of comments.
Oh yeah, they were coming in.
Oh, they were coming in fast.